What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Isn't it annoying when you need books for enchanting, or you need paper for a map, or rockets to use with the elytra, and you have no sugarcane? The first what you gotta do is find some sugarcane out in the wild and then wait for that to grow. And we all know that it isn't the quickest thing in Minecraft. So you find some sugarcane, you plant it next to some water, and then you wait for the magic to happen.
One eternity later.
It's just not quick enough. But luckily, I've created a machine that's going to give you at least 2 stacks of sugarcane every minute. That equates to 120 stacks an hour.
Wow!
Let me just show you. You can see this working. It produces an absolute ton of sugarcane very quickly. Like, I've just switched it back on and we've got another nearly 2 stacks. Look at it coming in. I mean, it's insanely overpowered. But once you have this machine, you won't need to worry about sugarcane anymore. And it's a quite important part, but make sure you head over to chunkbase.com. This is going to help you find out where your chunks are in your Minecraft world. This machine won't work, or it'll break a lot if it's built between chunks. So what you want to do is head over to chunkbase.com. This isn't sponsored, by the way. This is just an app I use quite often. So getting on with the build, what you'll need is a 4x16 area to work with. It's about, let's see, how high is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's about 7 blocks high. We're going to start on the left-hand side. So you're going to start by digging 2 holes. In the first hole, you want to put a redstone torch against the middle block. In the second hole, you want to put some redstone dust. And in the middle, you want to put a repeater, making sure that it's not ticked at all. It's on 1 tick, not 2, 3, or 4. Make sure it's on 1 tick. Next, grab whatever building blocks you've chose to build with. You're going to place 1 on top of the torch, 1 on top of the redstone. That's going to start our clock. Grab your lever, we're going to place that on the front, and we're going to turn that off. Next, you're going to grab your blocks. You're going to come from this block 14 across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Grab your sticky pistons. We're going to put 1 sticky piston on top of each block. Coming all the way down the line until you get to the end. Come around the back, we're going to grab our blocks again. We're going to place 1 on the floor behind each piston. Next, grab your redstone dust. Place 1 on the floor here. It should light up from this clock. And then what we're going to do is run this across the back of all these pistons. So just 1 line all the way down to the end. It should be working because all your pistons should now be extended. Grab your blocks again. We're going to come 1 block in front, so next to this block here. And we're going to place a line of blocks again all the way to the end of the sticky pistons. Then we're going to grab our sand and place 1 block in front of each one. So it should look a little bit like this now. And more importantly, make sure there are no blocks underneath these sticky piston arms. Next, what we're going to do is place 2 blocks of sand on each sticky piston extended arm. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and you want to do this all the way down. So you've got something looking like this. Next, grab your blocks. We're going to place 1 line of blocks across the top of this sand here. We're going to come around the side. We're going to place 2 blocks on the side. A line across the back. Another line across the top so it covers the sand completely along the back. And then another 2 blocks on this side. So you've covered this top sand except for this part here. We're going to place a block here. And a block here, like so. And once you've done that, what we're going to do is grab our blocks again. We're going to come across the back of the sand, just 1 block high, but all the way down the length of the sand. And we're going to grab our standard pistons, and we're going to place these facing towards the sand across the top, like so. Once you've done that, come around the back. We're going to place a line of blocks coming across the back of the pistons, just 1 block below, like so, so it comes all the way to the end. Next, you want to come down to this side of the pistons. You're going to place a redstone torch on the side of this sticky piston. That torch should go out. Then we're going to place a block above it with another redstone torch on top. Another block and another redstone torch. Place a block in this corner. And then we're going to run a line of redstone dust all the way down behind these standard pistons. And the top pistons should stay off. That means you've done it right. But at this point now, we can have a look to see if we can test it by flicking on the switch. You should know it's working when these are going back and forth and this line of sand is staying still and it's not dropping down below the sticky pistons. Now, like I said earlier, if this isn't working or if the sand is falling down a lot, then you more than likely built it over a chunk border. Make sure it's built within one chunk. So once you've tested all that and it's all working, what we're going to do is come next to the sand here. We're going to build up 3 blocks high. Then we're going to build across the top of all these standard pistons. And then 3 blocks high here also. And now we're just going to fill in the roof. So we're just going to bring the blocks out a couple like so. And one more. Next, come to this bottom shelf where the sand is at the top. We're going to place a block here and bring this all the way down also to the other side. Next, what you want to do is place down your water. So you're going to grab 2 buckets of water. And we're going to place one this side, come over the other side and place one here. And now we're going to check to see where these meet. So this meets between these 2 blocks. So what we're going to do is crouch down here, mark the blocks, we're going to grab our chests, and we're going to place our chests here and here. Come inside the water where you can see this meets. You've got a block here and a block here. We're going to grab our hoppers. We're going to crouch, make sure you're crouching. Break the 2 blocks behind the chests and then place your hoppers going into the back of the chests. This is going to be for our sugarcane collection. Now grab your sugarcane. We're going to plant 1 sugarcane going across the whole field to the other side like so. And you only need 1 sugarcane per block. You don't need to double it up. You can if you want, but it's really not necessary. And just before we put the glass in, we're just going to do a test run just to make sure it's all working. So we're going to flick the lever. Now it won't happen straight away, but every 16 pumps of the pistons, you're going to get some sugarcane. And as you can see, it's all popping off now. And it looks like it's all working very, very well. So let's switch this off. Let's grab the sugarcane that's hit the sides. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab our glass. We're going to place 2 blocks here. We're going to miss the corners just to save on glass. Come across the front. And 2 blocks here. If I can place blocks properly today. So you're missing these corners. And then we're going to go across the top again here. Like so. And that's the video all done, guys. That's the build all done. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you find this build useful. So if you enjoyed, make sure you like the video, hit subscribe, get us to 10,000 subscribers. Honestly, I didn't think I'd get 1,000. So thank you for the support so far for everyone who has subscribed. Join the Discord. Follow me on Twitter. That's where I am most of the time. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, one last thing before we end is we need to replace these blocks with glass to be able to open the chest. But look, we got 2 stacks and a bit out of that outro. That's not too bad.